Hey guys, it's Liz, and today I'm going to be telling you some of my favorite concert memories. So we're going to title this video, Concert Stories. Wow. I'm going to follow in everybody's footsteps and make a video about my fave concert stories. Also, if you're looking at my eyeshadow wondering why the hell there's blue on the inside of my eyes, I don't really know. It's because Jaclyn Hill, she's a YouTuber, she's a beauty vlogger. She posted this look on her Snap story the other day, and I was like, oh shit, I need to do that. So I did it. I did just that. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to be telling you guys my favorite concert stories. I'm only going to talk about 5 because if I did 10 or however many, like I would talk forever. I'll probably talk forever about each of these. So my first concert story that I have for you guys is actually it was my 3rd time seeing Hoodie Allen. This one especially is a good story because I met my friend Morgan at it. It's funny because Morgan lives like 10 minutes away from me. Every time I'm at a concert and meet a new friend, they literally live like really super close to me. Like Liz lives a minute and 35 seconds away from me. Morgan lives like 10, not even. Everybody's so close to me. But anyways, I met Morgan in line for meet and greet at Hoodie Allen. This is my first time ever getting meet and greet to a concert. Ever. Literally my first time ever having meet and greet to any concert. My favorite part is not even the part where I met him, because we had already met him. I just kind of wanted it more for the experience and so I could get like front row because I've never been front row at a Hoodie concert, so I wanted to go, you know? That was the main reason for the meet and greet. But anyways, we were in line for meet and greet, Sam, Jesse, and I, and we were the first in line because I accidentally cut Morgan. Sorry, Morgan. Hee hee. We were first in line, and Hoodie came down and he was like talking to all of us because he was just waiting for the meet and greet to start. So he was waiting out like by the line with us, and he was talking and he was holding his phone and he's like, shit, I'm just waiting for this Wi-Fi to kick in. I was like, hi, you want to put the Wi-Fi in my phone? And he's like, oh yeah, sure, pull it up. And I was like, okay, because obviously like venues have password protected Wi-Fi. And I was like, haha, you want to give me the Wi-Fi? Because the place we were at has really shitty service, and so nothing ever posts or loads in there. So I asked him and he was like, yeah, sure, give me your phone. And he put it in my phone and then he walked away, and I was like, thanks, Hood. So my Snapchats posted all night, all of my tweets were posting, and it was lit, all because Hoodie gave me that password. I mean, I was set for like a good year with that because this concert was in February of last year, but then November I got a new phone, so I don't have the password anymore to Sokol Auditorium. So my phone's back to being shitty there. Boo. Thanks anyways, Hood. My next 2 kind of coincide with each other because they're the same concert, just 2 separate little memories. This was back in September when I saw Neck Deep on the Made to Destroy tour with Pierce the Veil and I Prevail. So the first memory, this is gonna sound so cheesy, I crowd surfed for the first time ever to Neck Deep at that show. I'd heard it through the grapevine, like on Twitter and through talking to people, that Cali Ma is a really good song to crowd surf to. So of course I was like, okay. Like if you go back and watch my concert footage, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna crowd surf, here it goes, and then I fucking crowd surfed. It's so funny because in the video you see me like fall, but I fall standing up, so then all of a sudden you see me pop back up again. I'm like, ah! Like, I don't know, Kelly Ma's definitely a really good song to crowd surf to. If you've never crowd surfed, that's definitely the one song to do it to. And I remember, this is really funny, so I went to that concert with Sam and Jesse too, and I veered off to the left after I crowd surfed, like in front of the barricade. I ran left, and Morgan, my friend Morgan, was front row, and she saw me and she's like, what the fuck? Like literally you can hear her or see her mouth it in the vlog. She's like, what the fuck? She was so shook that I just crowd surfed and ran past her, like she didn't even know what was going on. And then another memory from that concert, after Neck Deep went on and before Pierce the Veil went on, Sam and Matt from Neck Deep went over and they were hanging out at the merch table meeting people, so I went over there with my friend Morgan and we were there talking to them, and Morgan and I literally played a gambling game with Sam Bowden and the merch guy. Like, Morgan gave him some money for both of us to play, and it was like some dice game. I don't even remember how it was played. It was so loud in there, I barely understood a thing Sam was playing. He was trying to teach us to play it, and I didn't know how, but I was gambling, and it was not good. But at the end of the day, he gave us the money back, because both of us lost. He won. But he gave us our money back. He's like, here you go, ladies. Good try. But anyways, that was fun, just getting to play a game with the dudes. That was cool. My 4th memory was this past year at Warped Tour. If you followed me on Twitter then, I'm sure you saw all of my tweets and Instagram posts about it. But I ended up getting Barricade for Issues, and that was fucking unreal. That was so amazing. Granted, it's like a Warped set. It's only 7 songs. It's not that long. But Issues is so good, and their Warp set, I think, was the best set I've seen from them in a long time. So just getting front row for that was awesome. And the very first thing I did when I got into Warped that morning was go straight to the Journeys tent because they were handing out wristbands to meet Issues. So I did the meet and greet too, and then ended up later in the night getting front row, and that was just fucking cool. They're all like the nicest people ever, and when I walked up to them in the meet and greet line, they're like, hey, what's your name? And before I could even answer, Skylar was like, oh, hey, Ashley. And then Josh was like, Jessica, nice to meet you. And Michael was like, Brittany, hey. I'm like, my name is Liz. Like, what's happening right here? I never even said my name. You all just called me different names. I don't know what's going on. But then I hugged them all, and they were so sweet. And then we took a really cute pic. And I just love them so much, so that was a great day. And my last concert story that I have for you guys, you have definitely heard Liz and I talk about this. So this is a concert I went to with my BFF Lizzie. This was the Jon Bellion concert that we went to back in November. I also made a concert vlog about that one if you want to go watch it. So this show was really special because at this show, he went off stage, he came back to sing his typical 2 encore songs, he left stage, and we were being so loud. He came back out and sang 4 more songs. 4! He sang 4 extra songs. So the 4 extra songs he sang were Simple and Sweet, Woke the Fuck Up, Human, and then his song Woodstock that he's literally never, ever, ever, ever sang live before, ever. He sang that in Omaha. So that was fucking crazy. Like, to be at the concert where he sang that song live for the first time fucking blew my mind. Like, it was amazing. And when they sang Simple and Sweet, that was so good because they don't normally perform these live. They didn't have them planned. So to see them improvise there on the spot and think about how all of the musicians were going to play the music and what they were going to do and how they were going to incorporate their instrument into the song. Like, they did it in 2 minutes. It was amazing. I don't know how they did it. It was so great. Another reason why that show was so good is because afterwards, Liz and I stayed after. Or we had made some friends in line before, and we all waited after. Like, this is so desperate. We waited after, back by a tour bus for like an hour. It was like 28 degrees outside, fucking freezing. I'm in jeans and like a t-shirt, literally shivering. Like, it was so cold. Everything was frosting over. But we waited out there for an hour, and he finally came out of his tour bus, and he was like, are you guys waiting for me? And we were like, yeah. He's like, oh my God, thank you. Like, you guys were like so crazy. This was definitely the smallest show by far on this tour, and you guys were so loud, and I did not expect that, so thank you. And then he let us each take a selfie and like an actual picture with him, and then Liz and I gave him a hug, and he gives the best hugs ever. Oh my God. Liz and I were just FaceTiming before this, and she's like, make sure you tell them how good of a hugger he is. And I was like, oh girl, don't you worry, I got that. I need to let you all know Jon Bellion is the greatest hugger in the world. Such good hugs. But yes, those were my 5 concert stories I wanted to share for you guys. I made this list a long time ago. Since then, I'd probably add in the whole 8123 Fest experience as the greatest concert memory that's ever happened in my life, because it literally was. That weekend was the best weekend of my life, but I don't want to go into that because I've gone into that enough. So if you want to go watch my vlogs, go watch those because those are good. If you guys liked this week's video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know some of your favorite concert memories. Concert memories are one of my favorite things to talk about. Like, it's just so fun hearing everybody's experiences with bands that we all love and have grown to love together. And it's so cool just hearing everybody's experiences and like their reactions to those experiences. Like, you can be so cool when you're meeting somebody and afterwards you're like, oh my God, and you're like crying, like hyperventilating. And it's just so fun. Currently, as we talk, my foot has fucking fallen asleep and it literally is turning, oh my God, it's literally turning white and it feels like there's thumbtacks in my foot and I think I'm gonna die. It's going all the way up my leg. Hold on, gotta go. Like I said, if you did like that video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I try and put out some kind of content once a week. If you have any video ideas for me, go ahead and leave those down in the comment boxes below because I want to know what you guys want to see from me. I obviously want to put out content that you guys like, so seriously, let me know what you want to see. If you do want to follow me on any of my social media, my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Symbol, and Spotify will be linked down below. Go ahead, hit me up, we'll be best friends. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.